Are you looking for the best Dolby Atmos soundbars? In this video we will look at some of the 6 best soundbars on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Samsung HWQ990D. The best Atmos soundbar we've tested is the Samsung HWQ990D. This premium 1.1.4 soundbar replaces the previous Samsung HWQ990C, and it comes with HDMI 2.1, though for the time being, that mostly benefits gamers, who might value the auto low latency mode, ALLM, and support for content that runs at 120 frames per second. Thanks to its 2 discrete satellites, sound effects spread around your living room, so the action on screen feels like it surrounds you. Its sub also brings plenty of bassy thump and rumble, which is great for intense, action-packed scenes. Dialogue is clear in the mix, so it's easy to follow along with the conversation on screen. This soundbar stands out from the crowd thanks to its wide array of sound enhancement features, including room correction, which optimizes the audio reproduction based on your room's unique acoustics. If you prefer to adjust the sound manually, there's even a 7-band graphic EQ on hand. You can also check out other premium Dolby Atmos models like the Sonos Ultimate Immersive set with eARC Ultra, which is handy if you already own products in its ecosystem. Both offer better stereo soundstage performances but don't have as many customization tools as the Samsung model. As a result, the Samsung reigns as the better pick overall. At number 2. TCL Q85H. The best lower mid-range Dolby Atmos soundbar we've tested is the TCL Q85H. Despite coming in at a lower price than the Samsung HWQ930D, the 7.1.4 soundbar still performs comparably well with Atmos media. That said, it's a bit more pared back when it comes to refinements out of the box compared to the Samsung, such as a somewhat less even Atmos, center channel, and surround sound, which you might choose to EQ, though it lacks a full graphic equalizer. Its 4 up-firing drivers are parceled out to the bar and satellites, so the height channels ricochet sound off the ceiling and the sound lands around you from behind and in front. It's one of the most immersive soundbars in this tier with solid tracking. The soundbar also uses AI Sonic, the brand's room correction tool, to tune the bar to your space. It also handles most audio formats with height dimensions like Dolby Atmos and DTS-X, and the HDMI in capability offers flexibility within your home theater setup. However, if you also use your soundbar for music playback too, its wireless connectivity is limited to Bluetooth and Apple AirPlay too. In all, the bar offers great value in the lower mid-range tier for movies, shows, and games. At number 3. Hisense AX5125H. Shopping for a soundbar with Dolby Atmos doesn't have to hurt your wallet if you nab the Hisense AX5125H, our best budget soundbar pick. The 5.1.2 setup ensures height channels are given their own discrete up-firing drivers rather than down-mixed, which tends to happen with affordable soundbars. While it lacks the same degree of customization, such as room correction and app compatibility on the TCL Q85H, the Hisense eschews extra complexity for functionality and pure performance. Out of the box, it provides a clear sound with a good amount of low-end punch, with a handful of sound enhancements at your fingertips on the remote. The dual up-firing drivers that handle the height dimension of your audio add immersiveness to your content, but it's not quite as all-encompassing as the 4 drivers handling height channels, including the rear satellites, on the TCL Q85H. Like the TCL, this soundbar is capable of playing back Dolby Atmos and DTS-X and with solid connectivity, so you can use the HDMI in port for video pass-through too. This soundbar proves you don't need to empty your bank account to get a quality Atmos experience for movies and gaming. At number 4. Sony BRAVIA Theater Quad with Bass Module. Part of Dolby Atmos's biggest appeal is its immersive sound, and the Sony BRAVIA Theater Quad with Bass Module takes this a step further by using satellites with discrete speakers instead of conventional single-unit soundbars. You might not consider it a soundbar in the traditional sense, given its unique design that forgoes the standard bar in favor of a small control box and 4 discrete surround speakers that you can move around your room based on your preferences. That said, it offers one of the best soundstage performances on the market, and the flexible design of the speakers means that you can move their placement around your living room to create the best possible sound. Overall, this setup's representation of Dolby Atmos content gives a very clear and real feel. Thanks to its unique design, audio stretches around you and above you, so you feel immersed in your movie from all angles. The dedicated subwoofer adds a little more rumble in the bass range, providing the best possible experience. Compared to our top picks, like the Samsung HWQ990D, you'll notice that the center channel for dialogue isn't quite as clear because there isn't a discrete speaker to use in the center. On the upside, if you love the design and want a wide soundstage, it might be a fair trade-off for your needs. The previous generation Sony HTA9 with bass module is still a very immersive kit and one that might suit you better if you're mainly gaming and prioritize low latency without latency compensation, though it's a bit less accurate sounding. At number 5. Bose Smart Soundbar. Whether you live in a small apartment or have a cramped living space, a more compact soundbar is a great way to enhance your Atmos experience without taking up a lot of room. The best we've tested is the Bose Smart Soundbar, a premium soundbar that measures less than 28 inches in width. The trim and sleek design helps it fit under narrower TVs or on smaller tables, so you can enjoy your favorite Atmos movies and TV shows without needing a larger soundbar or satellite speakers. The bar also comes with built-in Alexa support. Despite its small size, the bar does a passable job of creating a sense of height using its up-firing drivers. Of course, the sound doesn't feel as immersive as a larger setup, but side-to-side movements are easy to track, and there's a palpable sense of vertical height to the audio. Sounds do tend to feel like they're in front and above you rather than around you, but that's to be expected given the limitations of a small, narrow bar. If you're more of a music listener and are willing to sacrifice dedicated up-firing drivers for a bigger stereo soundstage, you might prefer the Sonos Beam Gen 2. The Sonos creates a wider soundstage than the Bose, which is especially impressive given it's less than 26 inches wide, and it also supports Dolby Atmos, which is great for watching movies. That said, the Sonos doesn't have dedicated up-firing drivers, so it can't quite create the same sense of verticality the Bose can. At number 6. Nakamichi Shockwafe Ultra 9.2 eARC. The shape and size of your living room impact how you perceive sound. If you have a larger, more open living room, you're in luck. Some options on the market are designed to spread sound evenly throughout your space to bring that cinematic feel to every corner of your living room. The Nakamichi Shockwafe Ultra 9.2 eARC is the best we've tested. Its unique design offers 2 subwoofers and 4 satellites that you can position horizontally or vertically, depending on your needs. The additional subwoofer ensures an even bass reproduction throughout your space, without any holes in the soundstage to take away from the immersive feel. Similarly, the extra satellites mean sound effects spread throughout your room for a cinematic feel. This soundbar is the next generation of the Nakamichi Shockwafe Ultra 9.2 CH, and it adds eARC support so you can stream more advanced formats like DTS decks, often found on Blu-rays. You won't find a traditional room correction feature like on the Samsung HWQ990D since there's no microphone to measure your room's unique acoustics. Still, you can use its spatial surround elevation tool to customize its performance to your room, choosing between 3 different size-based presets to adjust its sound. If you have a big space to fill with sound, it's a solid pick.